it's time for another makeup tutorial, obviously, because this video is titled makeup tutorial or tutorial. Yeah. Point is, yesterday I got a brown eye pencil from my neighbor, so I figured, why not do a brown eye look today? That was basically my entire inspiration, so let's get started. Okay, so I started with pinning my hair back, or my bangs back, obviously. And yeah, what I like to do when I'm not fake tanned is just use the Catrice Camouflage Cream Concealer. Yeah. As a foundation. So yeah, I just start around my eyes, just as I usually would use a concealer, and then I just apply it on the rest of my face as well. It's the perfect color for my skin when I'm not fake tan in winter, so yeah. Then I use the Catrice Nude Illusion powder, which is basically what I always use, and again I just apply the most around my eyes and also on the T-zone because I don't want to get completely oily. And then once that's all done, I just do the rest of my face with a large fluffy powder brush, just to make sure that the concealer / foundation stays in place. And instead of shaping with a bronzer, this time I used a sort of multicolored powder by Essence, the Hello Autumn powder, which is from like autumn 2 years ago. But yeah, any sort of powder like that will do. And basically I had a shape with it, but just a little bit less visibly, I guess, than with a regular bronzer. I just wanted it to look sort of more natural. For my eyes I started out with the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Crème de Rose. As usual, I'll just list every product I use down below in the description box if this goes too quickly. But yeah, I just used it as a primer on my eyelids because I want to use budget eyeshadows today and I do want them to stand out a lot. So I'm starting out with the Absolute Matte palette by Catrice, which is one of my two favorite Catrice palettes. And with a fluffy blending brush I'm just using the taupe color in my crease just to make blending easier later on. And then I used an angled brush and the brown shade to sort of fill in the outer V and darken up the crease. And just already blended a little bit. And then I immediately went to highlighting of the eyebrow, for which I used a short eyeshadow brush and the white color. And I mainly focused on the highest point of my eyebrow and just blended it a little bit, and then just blended it some more with a fluffy blending brush so everything looks natural and smooth. Then I'm moving on to my other favorite Catrice palette, which is the Absolute Nude palette. And I used a shimmery taupe shade on my entire eyelid except for the inner corner because I want to highlight there. And the highlighter also came from this palette, it's the palest shade, and I just applied it with a pencil brush. And applied it both on the like the top part of the tear duct area and also the bottom part, just to make it all nice and shimmery there. And then I wanted to use a darker shade, so I'm using that dark shade from the Absolute Matte palette, dark brown shade, and a pencil brush, and I'm just sort of like doing a very smoked out eyeliner sort of thing with it, as you can see. Both on the top and on the bottom, and I'm also making a short wing with it. Well, not really a short wing, just a more like subtle wing, and then I'm just using another brush to blend it out a little. And then I used a pencil. This is the brown version of the Estée Lauder pencil that I already had in black. I got this from my neighbor, so I decided to use it. And yeah, basically I'm just doing a very thin eyeliner with it. Not too rough or anything, just sort of, again, sort of smoked out. And also really in the inner corner, and then I also waterlined with it, tight-lined with it, filled in my waterline, you get what I mean. Both on the top and on the bottom. As you can see, it's really dark brown, so I like it. And then I decided I wanted the crease to be a little bit darker, so I also used the darker brown shade that I used around my eyes. I also used it in the crease. First with an angled brush, and then I used a fluffy blending brush to just blend it out a little bit more. Then for mascara I used the brown version of the Yves Rocher, I wanted to say Catrice, the Yves Rocher Sexy Pulp mascara. I also have this in black, which is one of my favorites, but I also have the brown one. So I applied that on both my top and bottom eyelashes. And then I filled in my eyebrows and just started out with combing them in place. And then I also just used the Catrice Absolute Matte palette for them, because I happen to have it close to me anyway, so yeah. And yeah, just fill in your eyebrows however you prefer to do it, because you know, I always think eyebrows are personal, so they should look how you want them to look, and yeah, this is just how I fill them in. So yeah, and then it's time for blush. I used the Estée Silky Touch blush in Autumn Peach, which is a peach shade. That's not very surprising considering the name. Just a nice natural shade, and as a highlighter I used the Catrice Absolute Nude palette again, and a fan brush in just a palest shade. And I just apply that at the top of my cheekbones, and it's actually a pretty nice highlighter. For my lips I decided to go for the Nude Provocalips lip product by Rimmel. Yep. It's one of those long lasting ones and you have to apply the color first and then the lip balm to make the color go completely smooth and shiny. I really like it. Although I prefer to only use it when I'm not fake tan, because when I am fake tan and I use the shades it sort of looks as if I have no lips. So yeah, I think it works better when I'm pale like now. And yeah, that was pretty much the final step of this tutorial. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Bye! For this tutorial I started out with the Catrice Prime and Fine Pore Refining Primer, which, you know, refines the pores and I think it also makes my face a little bit more matte. Then